Chelsea can't keep out of the transfer headlines, but this time it involves a potential exit. Some fresh names to consider for Spurs in light of Harry Kane's injury, and a positive re-signing for table-topping Liverpool. All that and more in today's Daily News. Paddy here, filling in for Matt once more, who's off in Manchester filming. For those of you who follow our Onefootball Instagram account, link below. For those who don't, you would have seen which Liverpool player he met last night. But let's get into the news. First to Chelsea, and as Matt said yesterday, the Gonzalo Higuain deal to the Blues is pretty much a done deal. But there's one more transfer matter that is dominating the headlines, and that involves a potential exit for Callum Hudson-Odoi. Blues fans are desperate for the 18-year-old to stay at Stamford Bridge, but they need him to show the love in return. Apparently he has a £70,000 a week contract on the table now, so it's time to make a decision. Bayern Munich are watching on, having publicly talked up their interest in the young forward and apparently being willing to stump up €40 million to land the youngster. Hudson-Odoi now has quite the choice. A whole lot of money at Chelsea or the potential for more first-team football at Bayern Munich with both Frank Ribery and Arjen Robben on the way out after this season. So Callum, I know it's a lot to take in for a kid of just 18 years old, but please put us all out of your misery and end this transfer saga once and for all. Now to Tottenham, who, because of Harry Kane's injury, might actually have to consider signing someone. With that in mind, here come the usual rumours, with the first two names linked, Divock Origi of Liverpool and Barcelona's Malcom. Malcom's time at Barcelona has been a strange one to say the least, since his €41 million move in the summer. He scored just 2 goals in 10 appearances and couldn't even make the squad for last night's win over Levante in the Cup. With constant rumours he's on the move, does Spurs even actually make sense? He's much more a wide forward than a central one, and we know where the need is in Mauricio Pochettino's squad. Let's see how this one pans out. Positionally, Origi makes much more sense. The Belgian was actually pretty handy for Wolfsburg on loan in the Bundesliga last season. It prompted Dortmund to make a sizable bid for him in this summer, but that was turned down. In hindsight, it may have been a bad decision, having played just 173 minutes in red this season. We're unsure that Liverpool will be that happy to help out a rival in need, however, so expect a few more names to be linked to Spurs before this window shuts at the end of the month. Finally, to more Liverpool-related news, and it certainly is the good kind, with star left-back Andy Robertson signing a new 5-year deal at Anfield. The Scottish defender has been a standout since his move from Hull City in 2017, paying back that £7 million fee and then some. The Reds announced the new contract with this slightly questionable video late on Thursday. Despite that, the move is a fantastic one for both the club, the fans, and the player himself. Before I get to the Friday feels, just let me say, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed and you like our stuff, please do so. It's been a great few weeks for the Onefootball family with lots of new subs. We'd love the rest of you to join us too. But now to those Friday feels, and I've got 2 games for you today. First to London, where Arsenal host Chelsea. Now the Blues, of course, have better league form than Arsenal going into this match, but I'm going to predict a 1-1 draw, with Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang scoring the goal for Arsenal and Pedro replying for the Blues. In my second game, I've gone for Dortmund at Leipzig as the Bundesliga finally returns after a long winter's break, or at least it feels like it has been. Now, Dortmund are of course top of the Bundesliga table, but Bayern Munich will come at them hard as the second half of the season begins. Still, with this in mind, we're tipping a 2-1 win for Dortmund with that man Sancho on the score sheet. Let us know your own feels this fine Friday, of course, and if it's transfers you're into, rumours, speculation, news, make sure you keep an eye out for our video later today when we talk about all the big moves and the potential ones as well. But that's it for today. That's it for another week. Matt will be back on Monday. Thanks for joining us and enjoy your football weekend.